We know that narcissists lie, don't we? They lie to you for lots of reasons. Being lied to and not knowing how to deal with the lies is seriously frustrating and disempowering. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can deal with the narcissist's lies without feeling powerless. In fact, you may feel powerful instead. I'm Carol Rafel, and this channel is about healing with self-love, because self-love is the most important thing to do. Before I go much further, I want to tell you why I haven't posted a video for quite a long time. I took a break over Christmas in January. Then we had 2 disastrous weather events that completely took my time away from creating content. Yes, I am fine and my home is fine, my family is fine. Then I discovered the computer I use for video editing had a reset of sorts, and I could no longer use it. I tried resetting it and ended up creating something I don't really want to talk about. Finally, after much wasted time, I just went online and bought a laptop that was 4 times more powerful, so I can now edit videos so much faster, and I can sit comfortably while I do it. How can it get any better than that? So, back to the deceit and dishonesty of narcissists. Narcissists lie for different reasons. They lie to manipulate people, they lie to get out of trouble, they lie to shift blame to their victims, and they lie to have control over people. They also lie just because they can. Why do they get away with these lies? Have you gone over a conversation when the narcissist lied and asked yourself, why did I let him or her get away with that? I should have said this, or I should have said that. Now I don't feel good about myself. And you go on a not feeling good about yourself turn of mind. And that is exactly where the narcissist wants you to be. It makes you more controllable. And of course, they feed off your energy, gaining the narcissistic supply they want. So why do we let them lie to our face and not confront them? If you are anything like me, you were raised to be nice. You may have been raised to never confront anyone about anything because it just wasn't nice. And you had to deal with the crap because that was how to be nice. I'm sure you can relate to that. So all this spells out that being nice is being powerless. Powerless to express yourself, powerless to maintain boundaries against verbal bullying, which the narcissist is often doing. And this goes hand in hand with a feeling of hopelessness and helplessness. Let's explore how you can gain back your power. And no, I'm not going to suggest confronting the narcissist. When you aren't feeling strong within yourself, then it's just not going to work. They know your wounds, where they will inflict more pain if you try. So what I am going to suggest is gaining power by dealing with the lies in a different way. You may not know this, but you are an incredibly strong person who has grown some incredible strengths through your incredibly challenging life. You would not be watching this video if you were not. You are a survivor, and whether you know it or not, you are a pretty powerful one. You have most likely developed the strength of being a BS detector. So you know when you are being lied to, or perhaps you suspect it. So let's use that strength to change the way you respond to the narcissist's lies in a way that you can stand in your strength, in a way that gives you the choice of how you want to respond, because you're going to think about it in advance, which results in you keeping your power. This completely defeats any power grab the narcissist is attempting when they lie to you. And it is a powerful way of standing in love for yourself, which is the most important power of all. On the surface, it might appear to them that they're getting their desired response from you, but because you stand strong and refuse to give them your precious energy, they don't actually get what they want, which of course is narcissistic supply. So let's take a look at a couple of the types of lies that narcissists usually tell, and let's look at how you can respond differently. I will make a note here. The narcissist counts on you being predictable. When you do something different, it confuses them. So let's look at how you can confuse the narcissist in your life. Tall stories. Narcissists love to create stories because it gives them admiration or sympathy. Some responses you might choose when you stand in your power could be, "Wow, you could write a book. This is perfect for a novel." They are getting the illusion of admiration, but you know you are not buying into their story, so they don't get any of your energy. Another response? "You don't say." Completely neutral. Or, "Oh, well, it is a good thing that you can put it in your past and think about what strengths you have gained from all of that." Now, this appeals to the narcissist ego. While they might be dying to use the "convince you their story is the worst story ever" tactic, they have just been presented with the chance to have their self-important ego boosted. Watch with interest and see how they choose to respond. If it goes downhill, just get out of the room by having a bathroom break or something like that. That way, you leave them to simmer in their own juices, and they might think about changing their tactics to save face. Let's look at the lies they use to create an emotional response in you so that they can get a dose of narcissistic supply. For example, "Your mother told me that she hates you because you did ... A very well-designed lie to create pain. If you have a dysfunctional relationship with your mother already, you can laugh and say, "Well, that doesn't surprise me." If you have a great relationship with your mother, you could respond with, "Oh, thanks for telling me. I'll have a talk with her," and turn your attention away from the narcissist. Perhaps change the topic. This response is a part of the grey rock technique, and if you haven't seen my video on the grey rock technique, I will put the video at the end of this one. It's about making your response boring so you don't give them any of your power. Let's now look at the lie that really cuts into your heart. The lie when they have cheated on you. I know this one can be very painful, but let's go there because I know many of you have experienced this, and perhaps you might choose to do something really powerful. Before I go there, if you know you are being cheated on by your partner, I would recommend ending the relationship. Aside from the insult and lack of respect to you, there is the risk of them passing on some type of disease to you, because I doubt they practice safe methods. Plus, by staying in the relationship, you are abandoning yourself. You might be used to being treated with complete disrespect and bullying, but that doesn't mean you deserve that. Perhaps one day you can look back and say, leaving that relationship is one of the best things I have ever done, because you have built a life for yourself that you just love. So come on, let's go there. The narcissist comes home late and gives you a story about having to work late, or whatever excuse they use. You can give a grey rock response like, "Righto," or whatever non-committal, boring response you would normally use. The narcissist will think they successfully lied to you. They didn't. You gave them nothing. Or you could choose to lay it out in the open in a way that creates confusion in the narcissist. "Of course you were working late. Not like you were cheating on me and lying about it, right?" Laugh. Remember, the narcissist thinks you are stupid, and you have put them in a difficult position. They can either argue their innocence or go along with your response. Either way, you lose no power and they have been cornered. I would suggest you take a bathroom break right there while they are thinking about how to respond. When you come out of the bathroom, go and do something different. Conversation is over, but I would suggest start creating your end the relationship plan. What else can you do to free yourself from a situation that is clearly prolonging your own torment? I know it can be really frightening. I know that you might lose a lot by ending a relationship. But I will share with you, I lost everything that mattered to me when I got out of a living situation with a narcissist. At the time, I was completely devastated. It was incredibly painful because of what I lost. However, the one thing I did take with me was my promise to love myself enough to honour my rights as a human being and my desire to heal the wound that made me a target for narcissists in the first place, way back in my early life. Just 5 years after I left, I can look back and see how much my life is so much better than I imagined it ever could be. I am so glad I went through that pain because it was the catalyst to me finally healing. I recommend you sit down with your phone or pen and paper and just note down some ideas of how you can respond differently when your narcissist lies to you. You know the regular pattern they use. Think about how you can stand in your power and dealing with it becomes something fun rather than disempowering. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. And it is my hope that you reclaim your power. Until the next video, I am sending you love.